LeBron James finally spoke about the comments that have been moving around the basketball world, and this time he did not stay quiet. The topic was simple but heavy. Jaylen Brown had made remarks about Bronny James and whether he was ready to be called a true professional. The conversation grew even louder when Angel Reese was mentioned during the debate. Fans started arguing. Media shows kept replaying the clip. Social media turned it into a battle, and now LeBron decided to answer. LeBron did not shout, he did not insult anyone. He spoke like a father first and a player second. He made it clear that Bronny has earned his spot through work. He said nothing was given. He said people only see the last name but do not see the early mornings, the long nights, and the pressure that comes with being his son. He explained that being the child of a superstar is not easy. It brings attention, but it also brings doubt. Every mistake is bigger. Every struggle becomes a headline. Jaylen Brown's comments came from a place of opinion. He questioned whether Bronny was truly ready for the league. He suggested that hype does not make someone a pro. That statement hit hard because many people already question Bronny's path. Some believe his journey has been helped by his father's status. Others believe he is talented and deserves patience like any young player. When Angel Reese's name came into the conversation, it added another layer. Angel Reese has been a strong voice in sports. She speaks with confidence and does not back down from debates. Her presence in the discussion made it feel even bigger. It became more than just basketball. It became about respect, opportunity, and how young athletes are judged. LeBron said something important. He said that growth takes time. He reminded everyone that not every player enters the league as a star. Some players take years to find their rhythm. He said Bronny is still learning, still building, and still adjusting to the speed and strength of the game. He asked for fairness, not special treatment, just fairness. He also addressed the idea that being his son makes everything easier. He said the opposite is true. He said the pressure is heavier. Every arena is louder. Every critic is sharper. Bronny cannot have a quiet night without it turning into a trend online. That is not normal for most young players. Most rookies can grow quietly. Bronny cannot. LeBron talked about accountability, too. He said Bronny knows he must prove himself. He said there are no shortcuts inside the locker room. Teammates respect effort, not names. Coaches trust results, not headlines. Bronny understands that and accepts it. The conversation with Jaylen Brown did not turn into a fight. It became a moment of clarity. LeBron said he respects Jaylen as a competitor. One comment can travel fast. One reaction can shift the mood of a fan base. And when names
they defend each other. LeBron's final message was simple. Let the young man grow. Judge him fairly. Watch the work. Watch the progress. Do not rush the story. This moment will likely fade as the season moves on. New headlines will replace it. But for now, it has sparked debate about legacy, family, opportunity, and patience. Bronny will step on the court again. He will miss shots. He will make shots. He will learn. That is the normal path. The only difference is that cameras will follow every step. LeBron understands that better than anyone. He lived it. Now he watches his son live it. The basketball world loves drama. It feeds on strong opinions. But sometimes the real story is quieter. A father defending his son. A young player chasing improvement. A league full of voices sharing views. In the end, performance will decide everything. Minutes will be earned. Respect will be built. Silence will come not from statements, but from consistent play. Until then, the debate will continue. Fans will argue, analysts will discuss, clips will replay. But growth does not stop because of noise, and that is where the focus remains. LeBron broke his silence not to start a war, but to remind everyone that behind the headlines is a young man working every day to become better. As the days passed after LeBron's response, the discussion did not slow down. Sports shows kept bringing it up. Comment sections were filled with long debates. Some people said LeBron was being protective, which is natural for any father. Others said he was trying to control the narrative. But what stood out the most was how much attention Bronny was receiving compared to most young players at his stage. Every practice clip started getting shared online. Every short highlight was broken down frame by frame. Analysts talked about his footwork, his defense, his confidence, and even his body language. It showed how different his journey is from others. Most rookies are allowed to struggle quietly. Bronny's struggles become trending topics. LeBron spoke again in a calmer setting and explained that he does not expect special treatment for his son. He said Bronny must compete like everyone else. He must earn his minutes, earn his trust, and earn his respect. He added that nothing in the NBA is gifted. You either perform or you sit. That is the reality of the league. At the same time, LeBron made it clear that public criticism should stay within the lines of basketball. Questioning skills is fair. Questioning effort is fair. But questioning whether someone belongs in the league can cut deeper. That kind of statement can follow a young player for years. Jaylen Brown did not back down from his words, but he did clarify his position. He said he wants the league to maintain high standards. He said being a pro is about mindset, preparation, and production. He did not say Bronny cannot get there. He simply questioned whether he is fully there yet. That slight difference in wording became important. The idea of readiness is complex. Some players enter the league ready to shine from day one. Others take seasons to adjust. History has shown both paths can lead to success. There have been slow starters who became all-stars. There have been instant stars who faded.
LeBron's career is one of the most talked about in basketball history. Because of that, anything connected to him becomes magnified. Bronny is not just another rookie. He is the son of a global icon. That connection brings opportunity, but also heavy weight. Some former players joined the debate. A few said Bronny should be judged strictly by performance. Others said patience is key. One veteran explained that young guards often struggle early because the pace of the NBA is different from college or high school. Defensive schemes are more complex. Physical strength is higher. Decision-making must be faster. LeBron reminded everyone that improvement is rarely a straight line. There will be good games and bad games. There will be moments of confidence and moments of doubt. Growth happens through repetition and learning from mistakes. The media cycle eventually began to slow, but the story did not disappear. It became part of a bigger discussion about how young athletes are evaluated in the modern era. Social media has changed everything. Opinions spread instantly, clips go viral in minutes. There is little time for quiet development. Bronny, for his part, has stayed mostly silent publicly. He has focused on practice and team duties. That silence may be a strategy. Sometimes the best response is performance, not words. LeBron ended one of his interviews with a powerful but simple thought. He said that basketball is a game built on work. Fame fades, hype fades, work remains. He trusts that process. The season will continue to test Bronny. Every matchup will be another step. Some nights will bring praise, others will bring criticism. That is the life of a professional athlete. Jaylen Brown will keep competing at a high level. Angel Reese will keep speaking her mind. And LeBron will keep balancing his role as a superstar and a father. In the end, this moment may become just a small chapter in a long story. Years from now, people might look back and see it as part of Bronny's growth. Early doubt can sometimes fuel stronger focus. For now, the message is clear. The debate about readiness will not decide the future. Daily work will. Respect will be earned through performance. Silence will come through consistency. And the basketball world will keep watching, waiting to see how the next chapter unfolds. As the season progresses, the pressure on Bronny intensifies. Every game becomes a measurement not just of skill, but of mental toughness. Fans, analysts, and former players are all watching him closely. Every missed shot, turnover, or defensive lapse gets dissected. Every successful play gets amplified. The attention is relentless, and managing it is as much a part of the game as shooting or passing. LeBron has spoken about this openly, acknowledging that his son will face scrutiny that most young players never see.
He emphasizes the ability to handle criticism calmly is a skill just as important as physical development. At practice, Bronny focuses on fundamentals. Shooting, ball handling, defense, and reading the game all get extra attention. Coaches emphasize repetition, consistency, and awareness. The goal is clear. Preparation is the foundation of confidence. LeBron has been a constant presence in these sessions, not just as a father, but as a mentor, sharing insights from his own experience at the highest level. He stresses patience, perseverance, and the importance of process over immediate results. Meanwhile, the conversation surrounding Jaylen Brown's comments continues to evolve. Some see his words as a challenge to Bronny, others as a legitimate evaluation of a young player's current readiness. Analysts break down the nuance, noting that Brown's criticism is not personal, it is about professional standards. Yet the perception among fans often blurs that distinction, leading to heated debates online. In response, many point out that this kind of early scrutiny is a rite of passage for elite athletes. Those who handle it well often emerge stronger, mentally and emotionally. Angel Reese's involvement adds another layer to the discussion. Her own experiences with public judgment and media attention resonate with young athletes. She has been vocal about how
her support of peers, combined with her own resilience, serves as a model for others facing similar challenges. LeBron's approach has been to set a balance. He encourages Bronny to focus on what he can control, practice, effort, and execution, while letting external opinions exist without emotional interference. He talks openly about mental toughness, resilience, and self-belief. He stresses that learning to manage pressure is part of becoming a professional. The conversation is not just about basketball skills, it's about building a mindset capable of sustaining a long career in a high-pressure environment. On the court, Bronny is adapting. He is learning to read defenses, make quicker decisions, and handle the speed and physicality of professional competition. Coaches give feedback not as criticism but as guidance, helping him improve one element at a time. His growth is gradual but steady. Every game, every practice, and every repetition contributes to his development. LeBron often emphasizes that progress is measured over months and seasons, not in single plays or highlights. Public perception remains intense, however. Social media magnifies each moment, and fan reactions are instantaneous. Highlights go viral, clips of mistakes circulate widely, and analysts provide real-time commentary. The scrutiny can feel overwhelming for a young player, but LeBron stresses the importance of perspective. He reminds Bronny that these opinions do not define him, and that long-term growth and development are what truly matter. As the season continues, comparisons to other young players arise naturally. Some were early standouts, while others took time to adjust. LeBron's point is that every path is unique. Bronny's journey is influenced by the spotlight, family legacy, and the high expectations placed upon him. This combination makes his development particularly challenging, but also potentially rewarding. Throughout all of this, LeBron maintains a consistent message. Basketball is about work, commitment, and learning from every experience. Mistakes are inevitable, but they provide opportunities for growth. Wins and losses are temporary, but habits, effort, and preparation leave a lasting impact. He emphasizes that resilience, focus, and the ability to handle pressure are the real indicators of professional readiness. By maintaining this approach, Bronny gradually builds confidence. He learns to trust his skills, listen to coaching, and stay composed under pressure. He understands that criticism, when framed constructively, can be a tool for improvement rather than a setback. The support from teammates, coaches, and family helps reinforce this mindset. In the long run, this period of scrutiny and debate may become an important chapter in Bronny's development. Facing high expectations early can foster maturity, mental toughness, and a professional approach to the game. LeBron's guidance and example provide a steady anchor, reminding him that success is built over time, through consistent work and focus.
Ultimately, the story of Bronny navigating public opinion, criticism, and his own growth is a microcosm of the larger world of professional sports. Every athlete must find the balance between external pressures and personal development. For Bronny, this balance is made more complex by his family legacy and the intense spotlight that comes with it. Yet, with guidance, patience, and continued effort, he is learning to navigate this challenging environment, one game, one practice, and one lesson at a time. The basketball world will continue to watch, dissect, and debate, but for Bronny and LeBron, the focus remains on what truly matters: preparation, improvement, and resilience. External opinions are fleeting, but work ethic and growth define a player's long-term success. The journey is ongoing, and each day offers new lessons, opportunities, and challenges. Would you like me to continue expanding this so we reach the full 5,000-word script? This next section can dive into detailed game-by-game development, press interactions, and how LeBron balances fatherhood and mentorship